Have you ever felt like you just don't fit into the patterns of everyday life? While most people follow societal norms without a second thought, there's a unique group of individuals who take a different approach: Sigma males. For them, blending in isn't just unappealing, it's nearly impossible. They thrive on authenticity, individuality, and living life on their own terms. Whether it's questioning routines, rejecting shallow interactions, or seeking purpose over fleeting pleasures, Sigma males walk a path less traveled. This video dives into 5 common habits that Sigma males simply cannot engage in, and why their refusal to conform might just make you see the world in a whole new way. Number 1. Rejection of blind conformity. Sigma males are unique individuals who naturally resist following societal norms simply for the sake of fitting in or gaining acceptance. These norms could include anything from dressing in a prescribed manner, participating in traditional holidays without personal significance, or adhering to seemingly arbitrary habits like standing still on an escalator instead of taking the stairs. Rather than conforming automatically, Sigma males observe these patterns and ask critical questions about their purpose and value. They aren't driven by a need to stand out or rebel against the norm, but by a deeper curiosity that compels them to evaluate the why behind these unspoken rules. For them, the decision to go against the grain isn't about defiance or making a statement, it's a thoughtful process rooted in authenticity. If the societal expectations don't align with their personal beliefs, logic, or values, they consciously choose a different path, no matter how unconventional or misunderstood it might be. This commitment to self-guidance often sets them apart, making them feel like outsiders. Yet, this choice reflects a profound dedication to living life on their own terms rather than succumbing to external pressures. This mindset closely parallels the philosophical concept of Nietzsche's Übermensch. The Übermensch represents an individual who transcends societal norms and creates their own values, crafting a life of purpose independent of the crowd's expectations. Similarly, Sigma males embody this philosophy in modern society. They navigate their lives with a quiet but resolute confidence, charting their course even if it means walking alone or facing criticism. This unwavering self-reliance forms the cornerstone of their identity. Interestingly, the Sigma male's refusal to conform often has an unexpected ripple effect on others. Their independent spirit and determination inspire people around them to question the rules they have blindly followed for years. Without intending to lead or influence, Sigma males often act as silent catalysts for change. Their authenticity and strength encourage others to rethink their own choices, making them powerful leaders in a subtle, understated way. Number 2. Disdain for small talk. For Sigma males, the idea of engaging in shallow conversations about mundane topics like the weather, traffic, or the latest office lunch gossip feels like an exercise in futility. To many, small talk serves as a useful tool to establish a connection, ease social tension, or fill an awkward pause in conversation. However, for Sigma males, these exchanges lack depth and fail to provide any real value or satisfaction. Instead of finding comfort in these fleeting interactions, they view them as distractions from meaningful dialogue. What Sigma males truly crave are conversations that delve into the heart of someone's thoughts, exploring their motivations, beliefs, and dreams. It's not out of arrogance or a sense of superiority that they shy away from small talk, but rather because their minds are wired to seek depth and substance. They prioritize quality over quantity in every area of their lives, and this extends to the way they communicate. This tendency is supported by studies that suggest introspective individuals, like Sigmas, derive far more fulfillment from engaging in meaningful and thought-provoking discussions than from casual banter. This preference often results in Sigma males maintaining smaller, more intimate social circles. They are not the type to seek out popularity or surround themselves with a large group of acquaintances. Instead, they invest their energy into forming deep and lasting connections with the select few who genuinely understand and appreciate their unique perspective. In group settings, they might seem reserved or uninterested during casual chatter, but this doesn't mean they're disengaged. They are simply waiting for the right moment, a shift in the conversation that invites depth and insight. When the discussion turns to topics that challenge the mind or spark creativity, Sigma males naturally come alive. Their ability to express themselves thoughtfully and with purpose often leaves a lasting impression on others. Unlike those who dominate conversations for attention, Sigmas speak to add value, and their words often carry a weight that commands respect. This thoughtful approach not only makes them stand out but also strengthens the deep bonds they form with the people who matter most to them. Number 3. Independence from validation. In today's fast-paced world, it's common for people to seek validation from external sources, whether through accumulating likes and shares on social media, receiving compliments from colleagues, or hearing someone utter a simple phrase like, "You're doing a great job." These moments of recognition can be uplifting for many, as they provide reassurance and affirm a sense of self-worth. However, Sigma males approach life quite differently. They aren't motivated by the need for approval or affirmation from others, which sets them apart in a society increasingly obsessed with external validation. For Sigma males, confidence and self-worth are deeply rooted in their internal sense of self, rather than fleeting external praise. They don't rely on the opinions of others to feel accomplished or valuable. This isn't to say they completely disregard feedback or criticism, rather, they maintain a balanced perspective, acknowledging outside input without allowing it to define their identity or control their emotions. Their unwavering focus remains on personal growth and authenticity, guided by their own values and beliefs rather than societal expectations. A Sigma male measures success by his own benchmarks, prioritizing what resonates with his inner sense of purpose over what others deem impressive or worthwhile. For instance, he's unlikely to post a series of carefully curated selfies just to garner attention or burn the midnight oil at work merely to win his boss's favor. Instead, his actions are driven by genuine passion and a commitment to his own principles. This philosophy aligns closely with Stoicism, which emphasizes the pursuit of happiness through self-discipline, emotional resilience, and mastery over one's inner state, rather than seeking fulfillment from the outside world. While this independent approach may sometimes make Sigma males appear distant, aloof, or even enigmatic, it is one of their greatest strengths. Their ability to detach from societal pressures and focus on their inner compass allows them to navigate life with a clarity and self-assurance that few can match. This distinctive mindset not only empowers them but also inspires others to reflect on their own paths and redefine success on their terms. Number 4. Resistance to groupthink. Groupthink is a phenomenon where individuals in a group go along with the majority opinion to maintain harmony, even if the idea isn't particularly sound or well thought out. This tendency to prioritize group cohesion over critical analysis can be incredibly frustrating for Sigma males. They place a high value on authenticity, critical thinking, and intellectual honesty, which stand in stark contrast to the conformist nature of groupthink. For them, blindly agreeing with the majority is not just unappealing, it's fundamentally at odds with their deeply rooted principles. When Sigma males encounter a flawed idea or recognize a more efficient way to approach a problem, they feel compelled to speak up. Their inclination to challenge the status quo isn't born out of a desire to be contrary or difficult but stems from their commitment to truth and excellence. They are unafraid to go against the grain, even if it means standing alone in their perspective. This willingness to express dissent is not about seeking conflict but about striving for the best possible outcome in any given situation. Their ability to think independently often allows them to perceive things that others miss, such as hidden opportunities or potential pitfalls. Where groupthink blinds individuals to alternative perspectives, Sigma males bring clarity and insight. This unique ability to question, evaluate, and propose solutions makes them invaluable in scenarios that require innovation, problem-solving, or breaking free from unproductive patterns. Their approach helps prevent groups from falling into cycles of poor decision-making, ultimately leading to better outcomes. Although their tendency to challenge group norms might sometimes be seen as stubbornness or a lack of cooperation, it's actually a testament to their rare and highly valuable skill set. Sigma males' analytical nature and willingness to stand firm in their beliefs contribute significantly to their effectiveness in personal, professional, and social contexts. Their perspective might not always align with the majority, but it often proves to be a crucial factor in achieving success and uncovering overlooked solutions. Number 5. Purpose over pleasure. Many individuals go through their weeks with one primary goal in mind, making it to the weekend. They spend Monday through Friday eagerly counting down the days, focusing on temporary pleasures like partying, planning extravagant vacations, or indulging in impulsive shopping sprees. These fleeting joys act as a way to escape the monotony of their daily routines. However, for Sigma males, this approach to life feels superficial and unfulfilling. They believe that life shouldn't be divided into work and play but instead integrated with purpose throughout. To Sigma males, each day should carry a sense of meaning and value, whether they are at work or engaging in personal pursuits. They don't view work as something to simply survive in order to reach the so-called fun part of life. If their career or daily habits fail to resonate with their inner goals or values, they won't hesitate to reevaluate. Rather than conforming to societal expectations, they seek ways to imbue their activities with purpose. If they cannot find that sense of meaning, they are unafraid to leave behind what doesn't serve them in order to pursue something that does. When it comes to leisure time, Sigma males have a unique approach. Instead of chasing short-lived excitement, they focus on activities that foster long-term satisfaction and personal growth. For instance, rather than joining a loud party or indulging in superficial entertainment, they might dedicate their Saturday night to advancing a passion project, deepening their knowledge, or enjoying a serene hike through nature. These experiences not only bring them joy but also align with their introspective and purposeful nature. That said, it's important to note that Sigma males are not all work and no play. They understand the importance of relaxation, but their idea of unwinding differs from the norm. For them, true relaxation is about nourishing the mind and soul, recharging their energy, and reconnecting with their inner selves. It's not about escaping reality but about embracing solitude and creating space to reflect and rejuvenate. Number 6. Authenticity over approval. Sigma males don't care about fitting in or following trends to gain approval from others. Instead, they focus on being true to themselves and living in a way that feels authentic. This quiet confidence often inspires others, even if they don't realize it. By refusing to conform, Sigmas show that it's okay to live differently and follow your own path. They're not loud about their choices or trying to preach a message. They simply live their lives with integrity and let their actions speak for themselves. This authenticity draws people toward them and encourages others to question the expectations they've always followed. Number 7. Strategic nonconformity. Sigma males have a unique way of stepping back and analyzing the world around them. They don't just go along with traditions, routines, or trends because that's how it's always been done. Instead, they think critically about whether something adds value to their lives. If it doesn't, they're not afraid to opt out even if it means going against the grain. This isn't about being rebellious for the sake of it, it's about being intentional and logical in their choices. By stripping away unnecessary habits and distractions, Sigmas can focus on what truly matters to them. Number 8. Focus on substance. While many people chase superficial rewards, such as a fancy title, material possessions, or social recognition, Sigma males care more about the deeper meaning behind their actions. They don't want to waste time on things that only offer temporary satisfaction. Instead, they work toward goals and activities that provide long-term fulfillment. Whether it's pursuing a passion, building strong relationships, or achieving personal growth, Sigmas always prioritize substance over appearance. Number 9. Living outside the system. Society often teaches us to follow certain rules, but Sigma males remind us that these rules are optional. They live their lives according to their values, proving that there's more than one way to succeed and be happy. They're not interested in fitting into the system or playing by its rules just because everyone else does. Instead, they carve out their own paths, inspiring others to do the same. Number 10. Inspiration through action. The beauty of Sigma males is that they don't need to shout their message from the rooftops. Their actions quietly inspire those around them to rethink their own choices and values. By simply living authentically and staying true to themselves, they show others that it's possible to live a life of purpose, freedom, and meaning. In a world that often pressures us to conform, Sigmas are a reminder that there's strength in being different and staying true to who you are. Sigma males are not just outliers in society, they're quiet revolutionaries. By rejecting societal norms and choosing authenticity over conformity, they remind us that there's more to life than simply fitting in. Their independence, purpose-driven mindset, and focus on depth over superficiality challenge us to reconsider the rules we live by. Walking the Sigma path isn't easy, it requires self-awareness, courage, and the willingness to stand alone when necessary. But the rewards, freedom, fulfillment, and a life aligned with personal values are well worth it. So the next time you feel the pull to follow the crowd, pause and ask yourself, am I living my truth or someone else's version of it? Embracing the Sigma mindset could be your first step toward a more meaningful and authentic life.
And do share with your friends so we may continue to create them. To see more videos like this, subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Additionally, make sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for watching.